to Creative Moments by G. I'm G, and so happy that you are with us tonight live. Look at the date below this video and it'll tell you what day it is. And if you are here at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, you are with us live. Now, I already see a bunch of chat going on, and we have a bunch of people already, and Monty and I are so excited. Let's see, we have Cynthia, and hold on just a minute. I hear something in the background. Hold that thought. I'm back. Oh my goodness, I heard it going in the office, and I had it up because I was reading the chat that you were having with Monty. Oh my goodness. And Cynthia, I'm not hiding, I'm right here. So if you're watching live, we're so excited to have you. And if you are watching the rebroadcast, make sure that you participate with us. We love reading all the comments, and we read and comment on your comments. So I am just looking at everyone that's already here. We have Sigrid. I hope I said your name correctly, kind of like S-E-E grid. I hope so. We have Carol from Connecticut. Ramona is here. She made it to the live. That's fantastic. I'm probably going to forget someone. We have Sandy and Joan and Kyle and Helen and Annie and Diane and Christina Fuller. Christina, I hope that you received your little happy mail from us. I haven't heard in an email. Make sure you let us know if you didn't. She was one of our winners last time, and I did mail her something, but you know, snail mail takes a long time. Well, we are so excited about tonight's video. We are going to make a Z-fold, but it's unique. It's a little bit different than your normal one, and we really love it because it gives you lots of room to write your sentiment and your message. So we think you're really going to love that. We have Nancy from Massachusetts and Sandra Tucker and Sharon Land from California, sunny California. Well, I know that Monty told y'all that we had some beautiful weather today. I was like sitting in my house, and I was doing some work on the computer, and I'm like, what is that noise? It was rain. Oh my goodness. We live in the desert, right? So rain, we don't usually get it this early in May. So that's funny. We have Myra, happy that you're with us, and Susan Ray. She caught the live, yay! And she shared and liked. And I just want to thank you so much for sharing and liking our video. It shows YouTube that we are providing a good service to our community, and that really helps us, and we thank you so much. Well, we're going to work with a new stamp set tonight. Let me see, I think it's just one. And then we're going to work with another stamp set that we think you're going to like. So, we're also going to play 2 games. So, make sure that you chat a lot and that you play the game, because I was talking to Sis and I said, you know, tonight is all about getting to know us a little better. We're going to get to know you a little better, and you're going to get to know us a little better. We have 2 questions for y'all to answer. They're fun questions, so I don't want you to stress about them. Oh, and Christina, thank you so much. Oh, yes, she'll get back to me, Christina. And we have Teresa Paradise. What a great last name. So let's head down to the crafting table, and let me show you the first stamp set that we're going to work with. Plus, I want to show you the card. Let me see if I can do this right. Here we go. Now, I want to show you this unique Z-fold. Now, look at this. Typically, the Z-fold, it attaches itself to this side of the card, but this one doesn't. We stay over here with our little spanner panel, which is what we call it, and then you have plenty of room to write. So we're going to make 2 of these beautiful cards tonight, plus I have 3 to share with you. And our first card is, we're going to be working with this charming duck pond. Oh my goodness, when I saw this in the catalog, I thought, I've got to work with that. I absolutely love that. So, yes, I want to show you this. Look at these beautiful dies. Look at this one. Oh, just gorgeous. And then the little stamps are just so cute. Oh my goodness. Hey, Leanne, she loves my sunflower. I have sunflower on my fingernails, and I'm wearing a sunflower. And I will tell you a little funny story. I have sunflowers on my thumbs, and I was brushing my hair, and I saw this white thing in my hair, and I'm like, what is that? I'm like, oh my gosh, I have paper in my hair. Well, one of my sunflowers had come off. So anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. But I want to show you this 6x6 paper. I'm in love with this paper. Look at those colors. This is that peach pie. Oh, I love those. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them, but just a gorgeous look at those colors. Look, I love that. Look at that cute little frog. Oh, and this is the one that we're going to use on our card tonight that I think you're really going to love. We have Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. So happy that you're here. Okay, well, let's get busy and let's make a card. So, it's a really easy card to make. The first thing we need to do is go ahead and grab your cardstock, and we are going to cut our base card. And our base card is going to be 5.5 by 11. So we're going to keep the length right here. We're just going to turn this and cut it at 5.5. Now I want to remind you already right now over on our website, we have all the measurements so you don't have to write them down. Just sit back, chat with us, and have a good time tonight. So we're going to put that to the side, and now we're going to make some score lines. So I'm going to go ahead and extend my arm. Let's see, we have Abiba is here, yay, and Diane is here. Okay, so we are going to make some score lines, and our first score line is at 4. And you know, this card is all about, do you want to keep it simple or do you want to step it up? You can do it either way. The next one is 5 3/4. Then we have 7.5. And we have 9 1/4. And if I remember, I have something that I bought on Amazon that I want to show you that is so neat. So don't let me forget. Hey, Rosie. Hi. Hi, Linda. So let's put this to the side. Now, this is our big area right here that we're going to write our sentiment. So I always put that to the right. We're just going to fold on the score line, fold back. We're going to do an accordion. Fold back and fold back. Now grab your bone folder. Where is my bone folder? Here it is. And remember to give it a good crease underneath right here. Not just this top one, but go ahead and crease this bottom one too, just like that. And you can see that we have this accordion style, right? Okay, the next thing we need to do is grab your DSP that you want to put on your panels right here. So we just grabbed our 6x6 and we are going to cut it at 5 1/4. So I'm just going to cut the bottom off. And now I'm going to cut 1.5 inch. So these little panels are 1.5 by 5 1/4, and we're going to need 4 of them. Now, you'll see this card, and not everybody does 4 panels, but we like to do 4 because you can see You can see this one right here, but a lot of people don't do that one, and that's fine. It's your preference. You do you, right? Okay, so here we have that one. We're going to cut 2 more at 1.5. Just get that cut. 1 more. 1.5, and just a sliver, I believe, maybe. Tiny little piece. Don't you love this trimmer? I don't even know if I can pick that up. Look at that little sliver that it cut off. Ah, love this trimmer. Okay, we're going to put that to the side. Now we're going to bring in our card, and I'm going to bring in my favorite glue, right? We all know that I love Kalel. For some reason, it doesn't clog up for me, and I'm just going to lay this down. I just love this. Now, a little tip for you: if you have a design that flows and you need it to go a certain way, make sure that you pay attention to that when you lay out your panels down here, because you want to make sure and keep them in the right order, right? Okay, so look at that. Now, let me ask you this. How many of you would have put another mat under this to step it up? I'm not doing that on this one, but on the next one, I'm going to show you how to double mat it, just in case you have some scraps of paper that you want to use to get rid of, right? You can do that, because that just adds, adds a whole nother level to your card. But you do have to remember, what else does it do? When you add all these mats and you're going to send it in the mail, of course it costs more. So here, look at this. Look at how pretty that is already. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now let's go ahead and fix this side. Now let's see, what am I doing? I am going to put a mat right here. And this is that new peach pie. What do you think about that? Don't you love that color? I just love this color. Love, love, love it. So remember our measurements. Sis has already put them over in the chat room, but you can just go to Creative Moments by G and then click on the blog, right? We've already cut this to size. Just going to lay this down. And I really like this, like I said before, because look at all the room you have to write. In your typical Z folds, once again, they connect here, but they also connect on this on the back part of your card. But not this one. Okay, let's just put this up and let's create our mechanism, or what we like to call our spanner panel. This is a spanner panel. So we have cut this to 3.5 by 6, and we're going to score it at 3. So let's just do that. Making sure to move your cutting blade out of the way. Okay. And there we have it. Now I'm going to move this just over there. And I'm just going to fold this, bring in my bone folder, give it a good crease. But now we need to decorate it, right? Hey, Lisa, welcome. And this is the way it's going to go on your card. You might think, oh, it's going to go this way. No, no. This is the way it goes. It's going to go just like this. So you want to make sure you decorate the right side, right? So we are going to decorate. Look at this. I'm going to just cut a mat for this. So let's just bring in our trimmer, and we need to cut it at 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. That's going to go right there. And now this one, I want the stripes to go up and down. So I'm going to cut this at 2 1/2. So make sure that if you have directional, you really pay attention to how you cut it. How many of us have cut it wrong, right? And really, it's not wrong. We just have our stripes go the other way. So I'm going to cut this at 3. And this is going to go like that. And on this side, I want to go ahead and just cut the peach pie. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this at 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. Now let's decorate this. This is the back side, so let's go ahead and lay it down. Now something else you could do right here. Yes, and we actually have this, I will show this on one of our cards, is we emboss this. And that's just taking it up another layer, right? Embossing it. Okay, so this one is going to go right here, just like that. So let's go ahead and lay down our first mat. Lay that down, and you can see how quickly this gets put together, right? Oh, Cynthia, thank you. It means a lot to us when y'all show your love. Thank you so much. Okay, now we're not going to put this down just yet, but I want to show you how we're going to do it. This part gets glued to this top panel, and then this one gets glued to the back panel. So we put it just like this. And we're going to glue it. But before we do that, I want to show you the cute little duck that we're going to use. Oh my goodness. So let me show you how to stamp this cute little guy. Let me just get this. Let me go a little bit closer. Oh, look at, okay. He is so cute. So I'm going to stamp his body in Night of Navy. And I looked up a mallard duck so I would stamp it right. Look at how cute that is. Oh. He's so cute. And wait till you see the little babies. And then I'm going to bring in, I think this is Granny Apple. Yes. And look at this is the part. This is for his body. And that's for his head. So we just line that up. Just stamp it. Oh my goodness, look at how cute that looks. Now what I did is I brought in peach pie and I just colored his little beak, and then I colored his little feet, and then you could go back in and color that, and I used a little bit of gray, and look at how cute he is. Isn't he cute? It's just like the 4th of July. Okay, so let me show you all the things I cut out using the new stamp set. Look at that. You stamp that and cut it out. Look at this. These are dies. So I cut them out in green and then in yellow, and I just paper piece that. Oh. Hey, Vicki, thank you, thank you. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, and we have 2 of these. Okay, I don't even know what word to use, but you're gonna love these cute little guys. Look at these little bitty. See our little bitty ducklings? Oh my goodness, how cute is that? So now we're ready to put this all together. So let me go back. Let me go back just a little bit. I'm going to move this right here, and I'm going to lay this down first. Now remember, you have to pay attention to what you're going to decorate. Okay, this is the back side. So I'm going to bring in this, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down. Just give it a little bit of glue. Glue it down. I'm going to glue this one down. I love creating a scene. Look at that. I'm going to put that down just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue right here because I want those leaves to kind of pop up. So we're gonna put this about right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, how cute is that? Oh my goodness, so cute. Wait till we get our little ducklings on there. I knew I would love this stamp set. I knew I was gonna love it. Okay, so now we're gonna put our duck right there and I'm gonna set it up on dimensionals. So I'm just gonna get a big one. I'm just gonna stick one right there. You can put as many as you want, but that's all I wanna put. So I'm just gonna put this right there. Oh, look at that. How cute is that? And then we're just gonna put our little babies right there. So I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right there. We're going to set him up. Then I'm gonna put this one up on a little dimensional. Okay, just set him up over him like that. Oh, look at that. And then this guy, he's trying to sneak away. He's just gonna be right there. So we're just gonna put him right here. Now look at that. How adorable is that? I love this. Okay, now I'm thinking, I think I was going to, but I don't see it. I was going to put, oh yes, I know. I have a message that I want to put right here. I knew there was a message. Look at that. You make me happy. Oh, how pretty is that? I think I'm going to put it down there and I'm going to set it up on dimensionals. So let's just grab some dimensionals and we can use the large dimensionals. You just have to make sure that they are set a certain way. So let's get that. I knew I had a sentiment. Let's see, we have Tatiana's here. We have some other people. Patricia's here. Welcome, welcome. Now, I want to see a little bit of the stripe right there. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. And look at that. What do you think? It tells a little story, right? Oh my goodness. Now, let me show you the tip to do this. What we do is we collapse this, the accordion part. We sandwich this over it, and then I kind of line up our borders right here, top and bottom, and then side to side. So I kind of see how much do I have here, how much do I have there. That's about the distance I want. And then I'm going to grab my tape runner, and I'm just going to put it right there. You only need 2 strips. Just hold it down, and then you will flip this over, open it up, and put your tape runner. And fold it over. And there you have it. Now you can put a message right here if you want. You don't have to. Look at that. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. I love this. Hi, Alan. Oh, darn it. He's just so cute. Now, I want to give you another tip. You can use a glitter pen to kind of glitter these little guys up, or maybe to glitter your little, your cat skills. What do they call that? I don't know. Let me know in the chat room. I think it's cat skills, but I can't remember. But anyway, you might want to glitter those up. You might want to glitter maybe a few of his feathers. So you can use Wink of Stella. But we've had a few issues with Wink of Stella. So we like the Spectrum Noir glitter pens. You can get them in all colors, but this is clear. But let me show you what we do. We go ahead and shake it up, and then we put just a little bit, whoops, a little bit too much, on our acrylic block. And that way we can have it for our next card, and we can just do a little bit on our little ducklings right there, just to sparkle them up, and let that dry. And we can just, because this is on an acrylic block, we can just put it over to the side and we can just pick it up. You don't have to put quite that much, but Monty and I are going to make some cards after this, so we'll be just fine. And then once it dries, they're going to sparkle. Can you see them? They kind of sparkle right now. Cattails. That's right, Cindy. Thank you. Oh my goodness. My niece is very allergic to those. So like when they explode and all those little things come out, she has an allergic reaction. So wow, right? Look at that. What do you think? Take a moment if you're watching the rebroadcast and let us know what you think about these cute little ducks. Oh my goodness, I just love them. Love these little ducks. I'm going to put him to the side. And now we are going to play our first game. Are you ready? Okay. Here is our first question. Let me see here. I'm going to go there, there, there. Okay. Here is our first question. We're going to take a moment and tell us your answer in the chat room, and then we will randomly select someone. You're going to get one of the cards we make tonight and then get another little goodie, Happy Mail. Okay, so our question is, let me see. Here it is. Are you ready? Okay, what is your favorite color? We want to know more about you and you know more about us. So Sis is going to put her favorite color. My favorite color is purple. But I will say, you know, if I have to get off the fence, it's purple. But I like bright colors. Bright, I mean, that peach pie is gorgeous. I like granny apple green. I like this fuchsia that I have on. So I really like bright colors, but if I had to pick one, I would say purple. So if you're watching the rebroadcast or you're with us live, let us know in the chat. What is your favorite color? Oh my goodness, we have some blues, teal, gorgeous. We have some greens. We have waiting to see what the other colors are that people love. Oh my goodness, purple, purple, blue, green, lavender. Oh, lavender reminds me of the, what was that stamp set that Stampin' Up had? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not bougainvillea plant, but wisteria. Oh, I love that. I love that stamp set. It hurt me to have to get rid of it. We have a lot of blues. Oh my goodness, a lot of blues. And I guess you like all kinds of blues, right? Okay, well, I think we have a lot of answers. Blue, blue. We have purple. So many beautiful colors. Yes. Ramona likes glitter. Oh, glitter. Sparkle. Okay, let me see here. Randomly select. I am looking. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to put it up on the screen because we know what happens. I can't find it, and then it gets crazy, right? So randomly selected was Dawn Hutchins. Dawn Hutchins. Yay! Everybody take a moment and congratulate Miss Dawn. Okay. So let me see if I can get this back. Let's see. Dawn, you know the drill. Hopefully you need to email me your address. Okay, email me your address and Sis is going to put up how you do that in the chat room. We will send you one of our cards from tonight and some additional Happy Mail. Thank you so much, everyone, for playing. Yay! Are you ready for one more card? Okay, let me show you what we are going to do. Okay, we are using This flower, it is beautiful, and it's from Thoughtful Expressions. And we are using some sentiments from Textured Floral. So, before we do that, before I forget, I want to show you this really cool thing that I got from Amazon. Oh my goodness. Look at this fantastic ruler. It's called an Easy Reader. I want to show you this. This is like the coolest thing ever. Look at that. Easy Read Ruler. So now you can see 4 1/2. You can see 4 5/8 right there. 4 and where are you? 5/8 right there. You can see the 16ths right there. I mean, how many times do we create fun folds and we need to have it exact? Oh my goodness, love this ruler. Got it off of Amazon. And Sis will put that in the chat room where you can get it. Oh, just love this ruler. It's just an Easy Read ruler. And it's nice and sturdy. It's metal. Oh, it's fantastic. That's what I was going to show you that I was so excited about. It just came in the mail today. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and back this off just a little bit. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is grab our base card. And we know that our base card is 5 1/2 by 11, but we need to make our score line. So we're going to go ahead and extend our arm. We're going to back this off just a little more. There we go. And we are going to score at 4. And I bet you're excited to see how we're going to decorate this one. 4, 5 3/4. Okay. 7 1/2. And 9 1/4. Okay. Just going to put that there. I always turn it to where I write my sentiment is right here on my right hand. And then I just accordion all those score lines, just like this. Bring in my bone folder, give it a good crease, making sure that I crease underneath too. You know, a lot of times we crease that top one, but we forget to crease under here, and that really helps us. So now we have our accordion. Okay, the next thing we did is we used this Unbounded Beauty DSP. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And look at what we cut for our panels. Look at that beautiful paper. Now remember I said I was going to show you if you wanted to mat it, how to mat it. So we are going to go ahead and just lay down these panels and then add these panels to it. Now this doesn't have a design that we need to make sure that follows a certain path, right? So you can just lay it down however you want. But you're going to be the judge. Do you think it looks better with a mat or without a mat? So we're going to just add all these because we think it's quicker to add them all at once. And then we will add it. Chartreuse, green, and purple. Okay, Cheryl, those are beautiful colors. Okay. There we go. Welcome, Penny. I tell you, just so happy to see everybody. And you know what? Linda wanted to know if we were using the regular cardstock or thick cardstock. We don't buy the thick cardstock. You might need it, I guess, for a certain kind of card, but we don't use it. We just use regular cardstock. Now we're just going to add it just like that. Look how pretty that's going to look. I don't know, a double mat. Oh yeah, Sandra says, yep, she likes the mat. We will compare this one with the one that just has no mat on it, and you can tell us. Yes, Ramona. You know, and depending on the colors, Monty and I, when we design these cards, we'll like have several different cardstocks out, and we'll go, nope, that's not it, that's not it. We wait until we say, oh wow, that popped. Is that what you do? Because you know when you have the cardstock that's right for the card, it just pops, right? I think it does. Okay, straighten that out just a little bit. And I'm going to add this one, and then I'll bring in that one we just finished just to kind of compare. Okay, so here we have one with mats and one without mats. So you can see the clear difference between the two, right? Yes. Especially when you have that white, it really pops. Now the next thing we wanted to do is we wanted to go ahead and bring in Berry Burst because we colored our flower using Berry Burst. So we need to go ahead and mat this, and that is going to be 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So we're just going to cut that little bitty strip, keep that. 3 3/4. Okay, we're going to add this down. And you know what? This color, Berry Burst, really picks up this Berry Burst over here. You know what? It's so true. It takes us the longest time to pick out the colors because we want it to pop. And so we're with you on that, Lisa. It does take a long time. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is cut our top mat. And we know that that is 3 1/2 by 5. So we're just going to cut 3 1/2 by 5. And we're going to add this now. I believe we are adding a stamp. So before I lay this down, I like to go ahead, just a little tip, for me anyway, I like to go ahead and stamp. In case I make oops, right? I can turn it over and do the back. So we're going to bring in our Night of Navy. And we bought a new Night of Navy. Oh my gosh, it is so great. It just does great when it stamps. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to get my head in the shot. Look at that, nice and dark. Love it. Okay, so let's add that down. Okay. Just gonna put this right here. Every thought of you makes me smile. I love that. It must be fun to live someone a scrapbook with or make cards with and pick out. Oh, Sharon. Cheryl, you are so right. She said we're so lucky to have each other, sis and me, so we can do things together. Oh, and we know it too. Okay, so we have this. The next thing we want to do is create our spanner. So we have our spanner right here. It's 3 1/2 by 6. And we are going to score it at 3. Right, like that. Score it. Gonna fold it. Bring in my bone folder, and now let's decorate it. I want to go ahead so that I don't mess up. I'm gonna turn it the way I need to have it decorated, right? Okay. Hey, Teresa. So happy you made it. So we're going to decorate like this. So look at the paper that we picked out for this side right here. We're just going to lay that down. We're not going to put a mat on it. We're just laying it down to bring in that Berry Burst a little more. So here we go. Now to add some more interest, you could emboss this. I'm going to show you a card where we embossed it, but let's go ahead and flip this over. And now I'm going to cut the mat for this. And that is 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. 2 3/4. And I want to remind you, I know I'm going through the measurements really quickly, but it's over on our website, right? So you can get it right now, in fact. It's already there. So we have this mat, and then I believe this one's already cut, yes, to size. So let's go ahead and lay down this. Okay. Gonna get that laid down. Now, let me show you what we've done. Where is it? Let's see. In this stamp set, we stamped this and we cut it out. And then look at these additional leaves that they have. We just cut those out in Granny Apple so that we could have some additional leaves. And we're going to stamp our message right here because it's going to go on top just like that. And our flower's going to go right here. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. Let's do that. Let's bring in our Night of Navy again. I'm just going to line this up right here using my grid mat. I'm just going to get a little bit and let's see. Got to stamp it right there. And just hold it for a second. Look at that. Enjoy your day. And now look at what we've colored. We used these blends to color it. So we have Granny Apple, we have Daffodil Delight, we have Berry Burst, and we have Flirty Flamingo. That's how we colored it. And we're just going to put this right here, and we have all these beautiful little leaves to put. We're just going to add that. So I think I'm just going to put it like that, maybe like this. And I'm going to put it up on dimensionals. I could have dropped this a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just going to put it 2 dimensionals so that I can slip those leaves underneath. And, okay, I think I want it like that, kind of. I don't know, I think kind of like that. Okay, now, let me show you. I'm going to bring in my silicone mat, and I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right here. Because this silicone mat, of course, it'll dry and you can get it right off. And I'm just going to drag my leaves and just kind of add them just like that. Let's just drag a little bit right there. Just put a little bit. Oh, look at that, looking pretty. Drag it through. Let's put some leaves. I'm just gonna add them all. Put this one. I'm gonna keep adding a little bit. Now, I might put a little bit of glue right there just to make him stick down. There we go. Need a little bit more glue. And just add this. That's just a great way to use your silicone mat. And I don't think I need this one. Poor little guy, he's not gonna get used. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just add this on dimensionals. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to add some dimensionals right there in the corner just to give it a little more interest. That's what I like to say. Whenever you pop up something, it just adds a little more interest. And I'll add one in the center so that when we mail it, it won't collapse, right? Let's see. Let's just get all those down. Okay. So here we go. Just add this. And now we're going to do our trick. We're going to get this lined up, just like this. The same distance here, the same distance top and bottom. Once you have that, just hold it down. Bring in your tape runner. Now I'm going to line this up just a little better. There we go. Okay. We're going to fold this over, open it up, and just do your tape runner again and fold it over. And look at this one. What do you think? Take a moment and let me know. What do you think about that? Here we have our 2 cards that we created tonight. Now, I showed you this one earlier. Of course, we love our zinnias, right? Love our zinnias. We didn't add a mat here, but we cut out our flowers. Love that one. Oh, and you know something else? I want to bring in some gems, and I want to add a few gems. Now, I'm not sure, thinking about adding right in the center. No, you can't really see it. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to add one right here. And then I'm going to add another one here. And, you know, you're supposed to add them in 3s. There we go. Okay. So let's look at these. Let me do this. Okay. So, let me know. They kind of open. Now let me show you. Of course, we had to do a daisy card, or as I like to say, a sunflower. A daisy who wants to be a sunflower, right? You made my day. Look at that. Now, this is the one that we embossed. And see how it added dimension, really added some interest. So you could do that. You could emboss that. And finally, look at this one. Look at that little teapot. These are just all cut out. This one's stamped and we used blends, but look at that. Look at how pretty. So take a moment and let us know which is your favorite. I'm just going to read and see. Oh, Ramona, thank you. Perfection. We appreciate that. We still have one more game to play. So I'm just looking at love the duck pond. Sharon, me too. Oh, look at that. Sharon's at the beach. We're jealous. We're jealous, Sharon. Okay. So I am going to, let's see. Let me see here. This and that. Okay, you can still kind of see the cards. But we are going to now play one more question. We want to get to know our people. So our next question is, here we go. Are you a night owl or an early bird? Now, you can't have both. You have to get off the fence. You have to choose one. Are you a night owl or an early bird? Okay, let's take a moment and let's see what we have. Who says what? And while we're waiting for all the answers, I'm trying to see if there's anything I forgot. While we're waiting for the answers, I want to invite everyone to check out our Instagram tomorrow. We are going to show you how to make this lovely card. Oh, it's so pretty. We use scraps. We put it to good music. So make sure that you check us out over on Instagram tomorrow. We actually put it up at 6:55 in the morning. So check us out, leave a comment, and give us a like. We sure would appreciate it. Let me see. Oh, we have night owls. We have early birds. Carol, night owl, early bird, night owl. Definite. Yeah, my sis is definitely an early bird. And I am a night owl. So there you have it. Let me see. I'm looking. Just looking at all the comments. Okay, let me see. Oh, Kyle's a night owl. Brenda's an early bird. We got a lot of early birds. Okay, Gigi is an early bird. Oh, we got some more here. We got some we got a lot of night owls. Okay. We could have us a party on Facebook, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just reading all the comments. Lori's a night owl. Okay, we have new comments. Okay. Cool. Okay, well, the person that was selected is Sharon Land with a D. Sharon Land. Congratulations. Okay, everybody take a moment and congratulate Miss Sharon Land. And I am going to take this off and I'm going to do this. Let's see. Well, we just appreciate you sharing your night with us. We hope you were inspired. And if you were, we hope you take a moment and like and share. We want to remind everybody that our next live is going to be the 1st and the 3rd of June. So it's the 6th and the 20th. And we hope you decide to join us. Well, Monty and I wish you a fantastic weekend. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.